Welcome to Speakers Bank Podcast, Our Voices, Our Views, Disability Edition. Today, we're talking about the 5th episode of our interview with Liz. If you will remember from the previous episode, we talked about NDIS beginnings and her point of views. In the previous episode, she said it is important to know the reference number of our phone calls with the customer service, especially with the governing bodies, and also so that we don't have any difficulties when we try to reach out again, especially with the NDIS, so that we don't have troubles connecting with what type of issues we are currently in. Now, today we want to talk about with another topic, which is NDIS funding versus aged care funding for elderly, especially for after 65 years old. Hello Liz, how are you?
Good, thank you.
That's great. Welcome once again to the Speakers Back Podcast Edition, and to continuously share your stories and experiences with us and to our community. So, thank you for granting me this opportunity to discuss about the NDIS funding versus aged care funding, especially for the elderly with disabilities after 65 years old. So before we proceed, can you tell us something about yourself that you want to share with our listeners and viewers at the moment?
Hi, my name is Pangestu. I'm from Indonesia. I live in Ep.5 for a long time. And I'm reached to elderly age.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. And to start with our podcast, our first question will begin. Alright Liz, for the first question, can you share with everyone who are listening us that how you were introduced with the NDIS, or what we call as the National Disability Insurance Scheme?
What?
How were you introduced with the NDIS?
How were me?
Yes.
When? Or
how? So who are these people? That's alright.
Sorry, I'm getting old. I think that how I introduced with NDIS is, like I said, that I already part of them when they just campaign about the NDIS. And then when I got the cancer in 2017, and then my OT and social worker from the Monash Health tried to reach me, and then I got another social worker and OT from the rehab center that I stay there, and they're working together. And
great.
I think that's why I'm earlier got that NDIS funding, and they mix the plan both of institution, if I can say. And when I stay in the hospital for 96 days that time.
96 days.
96 days. And then after I back home, only a few months after that, I get approval from NDIS. And yes, that's the beginning my journey with NDIS.
So as you were introduced with the NDIS and you being part of the NDIS itself, so what was it like? What were your experiences like being introduced to the NDIS? How did it help you?
It helped me a lot, because before I have to do all the thing, house thing, everything by myself. But yes, after I got the cancer, I can't stand up anymore, because the health person afraid that I will my bone can't support my body anymore. So I need someone to help me, even to the private thing. I mean, toilet, showering, everything. And because my husband have a job, so he can't help me. And then first, before I got the NDIS, every lunchtime he has to come home to help me to
Oh,
toilet, or
yes.
if he very busy, I go to his office
Okay.
to go to toilet over there.
Yes.
So after the NDIS, because they give me funding for the carer, so the carer here during the daytime, first time is only 2 hours a
That's
day,
too short.
yeah, but
Yeah.
only for on toilet time is during the after lunch time,
Yes.
and after that getting more and more funding,
Yeah.
and now it's kind of 6 hours a day, so it's helping a lot. With the housework, with the socialize, and with the I like plants or with the gardening. Make my life easier and maybe more happier. Also with the facility that I got, I mean, wheelchair, everything like that. And just recently I got the bathroom renovation, thing like that. That's from NDIS.
And also, I think one more thing, it's to avoid a certain risk for you
Yes.
falling down,
Yeah.
and then making your health more dangerous
Yeah.
because you're doing the things that you shouldn't be doing
Yes.
anymore.
Yeah.
So having this kind of support really encourages you and each and everyone to continue with their daily activities.
Yes, that's guiding good life, independent life.
It is, because in the end, even if they have the support, but they can still feel that connection with how they are usually doing it in their everyday activities. Thank you. And also, are you doing some sort of preparation before you reach the age of 65? Knowing that when you reach that age, you need to be transitioned to a new scheme under the aged care funding. And who's helping you with this?
At the moment, because maybe I still have 4 or 5 years to reach that age
Transition.
care thing.
Yeah.
Be honest, nobody helped me about that. At the moment, not yet.
Yes.
But sometimes the physiotherapist talking about that when we doing the exercise,
Yes.
or I try to find the information about that. But at the moment, that's kind of the voice. Sign up with that. That it's supposed to be the program or what you call it. I don't know. That after for we are who already in NDIS.
Yes.
So got something to continue this service with. I think that the voice is about that. And yes, I already signed up. I think they're gonna be rally or something, maybe another 1 or 2 months about that kind of thing. Yeah.
Hopefully it would be successful.
Yes, because that what we heard, that's the funding or the service with the aged care thing that.
Very
much
limited.
different, and the age care is very limited. So we are getting more fragile, need more care. How come if that got less than that? That's just
It is. The change of everyday activities that you were able to do during the NDIS period. Wow, such changes would be so abrupt.
That I think that's scary all of us about that.
It is, and hopefully it would be successful.
Maybe we need couple of more years because for NDIS itself, I think almost 4 or 5 years before government approved that.
Yes, to have that proper system to go along with it. Hopefully it goes well.
Finger crossed.
Finger crossed. Yes, so to our listeners and viewers at the moment who are watching and listening us, and are confused or maybe even scared to become a part of the NDIS or doesn't know whom to reach out in regards to this, what advice or encouragement can you give them?
Don't decide to ask. Yeah, I'm sure that we heard about that. We heard about the NDIS, about the that maybe friend or somewhere they are disabled, or they got this and that from government, from NDIS. Don't try to ask. Don't keep quiet and just keep it yourself. Yeah, just speak up. Ask. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You heard that, guys? Speak out. Do not be afraid to reach out, because in the end, it is your right and it is everyone's right to be able to have the right support for continuous living activities and your independence in your everyday life.
Just stop NDIS in that smartphone or whatever.
It is absolutely. Lee said, search it up on your phone, your computers, or anywhere around technologies or so. If you have the internet. If you don't have the internet, go to your friends, go to your acquaintances.
Everybody got a smartphone.
Yes, or go to a stranger nearby. Hey, can I borrow your phone for a bit? That would be quite a funny thing. Yes, but I did learn a lot from our conversation today, especially your views about the NDIS funding versus the aged care funding, and how this transition is, in the end, a scary thing for the elderly who are being transitioned. Because I myself has known someone about the difficulties with not enough funding, but needed more support in that sense. And how difficult it is for their families to support, because they have their own jobs that they need to do as well. So in the end, it's a question, a current situation that is currently ongoing that needs to be resolved sooner than later. So in the end, I have to end this podcast episode with Lise. But thank you so much for being able to be part in this podcast episode. It is episode 5. Wow. A lot of episode has been going on, guys. So don't forget to go back to our YouTube channel and see the previous episodes that we have done with Lise. And also, I would like to thank each and every one of you who are watching us and following us in this series with Lise. And if you have any topic, questions, or suggestions that you want us to cover as well, please contact us on 03-9687-7066 or visit us at www.speakersbank.org.au. This is Genevieve saying thank you, and please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button on our YouTube channel. And also, please don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Goodbye, guys, and thank you very much. Stay safe.